Hey guys, hello and a very warm welcome back to my channel. So, in today's video, we will be starting off with the new topic that is going to be ratio and proportions. Okay, this is going to be quant revision series part number 3. If you haven't watched before, you can just kindly give it a watch so that it becomes a continuous series. So now we'll be talking about ratio and proportion. So when we will be talking about ratios, so in the ratios we should be having. Okay, so ratios is actually like we'll be doing both the topics, ratios as well as proportions. Okay, and ratio is a topic that can be widely used. It is not like it is limited to this particular chapter, but it can be used in many concepts in the exam. Okay, and it's also a very convenient method and an easy one, so we prefer to use this one. Okay, so what is a ratio? Like there is a ratio between two numbers, say a ratio b. Okay, like for example say 3 ratio 4, and another two numbers c ratio d is having ratio of 2 ratio 7. So if somebody asks you what is a ratio b ratio c ratio d, so how you are going to tell this one? Okay, so there is a way, if you can tell this one, actually you have to do this b ratio c. Okay, this is b ratio c. Okay, so now what you have to do is just remove here d and instead add here a ratio b ratio c is what. Okay, so how do we solve these kind of questions? So what do we basically do is that we, like you guys can observe from here, b is coming twice. Okay, so what we write is a, b and c. We have three ratios, right? Now from a ratio b we can make out that it is 3 ratio 4, and from b ratio c we can make out that it is 2 ratio 7. Okay, now what we are going to be doing is that we have to fill up these spaces. Now we have this space and this space which we have to fill up. So how do we fill up these spaces? Is that we'll be replicating this number here, like the closest number, the closest partner number. Okay, and here we'll be getting 2. Now you have to uh, multiply them. Okay, multiply both the rows, so we'll be getting here 6 ratio 8 ratio 7 4 are 28. If it is getting cancelled, so you can just cancel this out. So it is 3 ratio 4 ratio 14. This is going to be your final answer. Now if somebody asks you what is a ratio b, so you can write easily 3 ratio 4. Okay, if somebody asks you what is a ratio c, a ratio c, so you can write 3 ratio 14. Like accordingly you can just do it whatever is asked in the question. Okay, let us understand some other question. There is a trick. If they're asking you what is a ratio c, directly if they're asking you and they have given you a ratio b and b ratio c, so you can answer this directly. How do you answer this? Is that a ratio b is what? Like in the question they have given you say 3 ratio 4. Let us take the previous question only, and here it is 2 ratio 7. Okay, now you have to tell that what is a ratio c. So there is a trick to tell it. Instead of doing all of it, what you do is that you just cancel here whatever gets cancelled. Okay, here I can see that 2 is getting cancelled, so here I can get 6 and here I can get 14. Okay, 6 ratio 14. So this is going to be a ratio c, and you can just double check it from here as well. I think you are getting 6 ratio 14. Okay, you can cancel this further, 3 ratio 7. Okay, I think the digits are different, right? So you can see here it was 3 ratio 14 from here as well, so I've cancelled this. Okay, there is some error. I'm so sorry, I've done something. Oh, don't cancel it. Don't cancel it. I'm so sorry. I've just done this. Just remove this part. I'll tell this to you again. Sorry, I just missed it somehow. Okay, if they're asking you A ratio C directly, what you have to do is you have A, B, and B, C, right? So what is A ratio B and B ratio C given? It has been given as 3 ratio 4, and this one has been given as 2 ratio 7. Okay, now what you'll be doing, you just multiply them. Okay, so it gets cancelled, so I'll get 3 ratio 14. Now you can just double check it. Here from here you are getting 3 ratio 14 as A ratio C, and from here also you are getting 3 ratio 14. So this is like a trick method. Just multiply them, don't cancel them. Okay, a cancellation would not be a good step here because we want it in a fuller ratio. Okay, so if we cancel this out, तो middle में cancel होना is not going to be working. Okay, don't cancel. You can cancel afterwards, but not at this step. Okay, not at this step. Now if there are larger ratios, say A ratio B, B ratio C, C ratio D, okay, like this, and let us take another one, D ratio E, then what you're going to be doing? Then what we'll be doing is, for example, let us make ratios here. 13 ratio 22, what has been 20, okay, 21 ratio 8, okay, and 16 ratio 39, and 2 ratio 7. Now you have to find what is the first ratio and the last ratio. That means A ratio B. If you have been asked like this, so you can do a direct method. Okay. So what is the direct? It is raining so heavily today, and weather is so good. Okay, so this there is a direct method, or you can just mark it as a trick. Okay, trick. So what you guys need to do is just cancel whatever gets cancelled. Okay. Um, Here it gets cancelled by 2. Here it gets cancelled by 3. And what else? Yeah, here it gets cancelled by 11. Okay, and here it gets cancelled by 3. So here you are left with what? You are left with, yeah, 3 gets cancelled by 3. So you are left with 11 ratio how much? 2. You just left with 2 ratio 11. So if somebody is going to ask you what is A ratio E, so you are going to give this answer. Okay. So this is a way. Just cancel whatever get cancelled. Okay. If and this trick is only valid in first and last. Okay. I'm just writing here also. Only valid in first ratio last method. Okay. First ratio last digit में ही ये valid होगा. Otherwise it is not going to be valid. Otherwise you are going to create a blunder if you will be using this one. Okay. This is only for that. For saving your time. Okay. Another way. Okay, if I'll tell you that another type I'm telling you, if 6A is equal to 2B is equal to 3C, then what is A ratio B ratio C? If you have to tell this, okay. So how you're going to be answering this? So what you have to do is you can see certain digits here. First step is going to be taking the LCM of 3. So I can see that LCM could be 12. Okay. So if it is 12 and if I'm going to divide 12 by 6, okay, I'm getting 2. So it is going to be 2a is equal to, if I'm dividing 12 by 2, so I'll be getting 2 6. Okay. So it would be 6. Oh, don't write a again. Just write like this: a ratio b ratio c. Here a you are getting as 2, b you are getting as 6, and this will be getting as 4. Okay, so if you cancel it further, so I'll be getting 1 ratio 3 ratio 2. So this is going to be my answer. Okay, this is going to be my answer. Okay, so here we have to use, always take LCM. Okay, let's move forward. Okay, let me give you another question. 14 2 by 7 of A. Here you have to apply the formula of percentages. 16 2 by 3 of B ratio 33 1 by 3 of C. Okay, how you are going to do this? Then here you know that this is going to be 1 by 7, this is going to be 1 by 6, and this is going to be 1 by 3. We have studied ratio or percentages, okay, and in percentages I have told you this, okay. Now what you will be doing is, now since it is like this, so our first method would be to take the LCM. So what could be the LCM here? Don't take LCM. I'll tell you what trick. Don't take LCM. Whenever you are going to be seeing the ratios like this, okay. What you will be doing is that this will give you 7 ratio 6 ratio 3. Okay, okay. This is going to be your answer in this way. If I say that there is a question again, 30% of A is equal to 40% of B is equal to 20% of C. And if I ask you what is A ratio B ratio C, then how do you answer this one? This one can be answered as, like, if I say 30%, okay. So what is 30%? First of all, I can cancel. If I'm writing here like this, 30 A B C, 30% of A, so I'll get, first of all, cancel percentages, I'll cancel 0. So what I'll get is 3 ratio 4 ratio 2, okay, of A, B and C. And in this case we'll be taking an LCM. So what could we take? 12 we could take, okay. So here you'll be getting A ratio B ratio C as 4 ratio 3 ratio 6. Okay, so this is going to be your answer. Okay. Hmm, what else? Okay. Let me give you a DIY question. Just try it yourself, okay? And if you wouldn't be able to get an answer, I'll just create a solution video in my next lecture, okay? So I'm giving you this question. You guys can just give it a check. I've given you this as a ratio, okay? All of three are 2 ratio 1. Okay, then value of 3a plus 5c plus 7e ratio 3b plus 5d plus 7f is equal to what? Okay, so this is a homework question. You can just try this out, okay. And if you will be able to understand this or get the answer, you can just write me in the comment box below. I'll just share with you the solution video, okay. Just try this out, okay. This is very easy, very very easy. Okay, okay, so let me give you a question. Say there are three people, A, B and C, okay. A has one third of the contribution, B has one fourth of the constitution, and C has contributed rupees 5,000. Okay, then the value of money contributed by A is equal to what? Okay, so how do we do this? First of all, what you have to do is, I think you can take the total as 3 into 4. You can just take total as 12 for your for your convenience. Okay, so if it is 12, so this is going to be 4, this is going to be 3, and if it is 4, it is 3. How much this is going to be? 4 plus 3 is 7, so this is going to be 4. Okay, है ना? So if it is going to be 4, wait, 5. Okay, sorry. So this is going to be 5. Now you can now you have got the ratios. Okay, now if the value of 5 is 5,000, that means it is 1,000 times more, so value of this would also be 3,000 and 4,000. So value contributed by A is going to be 4,000. Okay, very easy question, nothing to worry about. Okay, let's see this one. There is a total amount of 1740 that has been divided divided among A, B, and C. Okay, such that 0.5 zero point 0.5 of A is equal to rupees 0.6 of B and rupees 0.75 of C. Then how much will C get? Okay, you have to tell how much amount will C get. Okay, so what we'll be doing is that this is the total sum. Okay, now it has been divided between A, B, and C. Okay, so 0.5 of A, just consider this statement alag se. This is going to help you create your ratio. Okay, so 0.5 of A is equal to 0.6 of B is equal to 0.75 of C. Now if I'm going to remove the points here, then I'm going to be getting this would be upon 100, this would be upon 10, and this would be upon 10. Okay, so here I'll be getting, by cancelling this, 1 by 2 of A is equal to 6 by 10 of B is equal to 7 by 100 is what? 3 by 4 of C. Okay, now what you'll be doing is that you can, I think you can go for the LCM method, है ना? So what do we get as LCM here? We'll be getting as 20. Okay, so here I'll be getting 10 of A would be 10. Don't go for LCM. I think I've taught you here something. Do you remember this one? Okay, so you have to reverse it, like, right, if it is in like this form, so in the ratio it just becomes reversal, यानी कि ये नीचे आ जाएगा, this one would go here and this one would go here. So let me do this one here. Okay, so this is going to give me 2 here, twice of A. Ratio, what you are going to be getting here is 3 by 5 है ना, ये तो जो ये हो जाएगा 5 by 3 of B is equal to 4 by 3 of C. ठीक है, अब आप इसको, अब आप क्या कर सकते हो ऊपर वाले को सेम बनाने के लिए? एक्चुअली इस 3 को हटाना है आपको, राइट? तो अगर इस 3 को हटाना है तो आपको ऊपर 3 मल्टीप्लाई करना पड़ेगा इसमें भी, और अगर इस इनमें कर रहे हो तो इसमें भी करना पड़ेगा. सो हियर यू विल बी गेटिंग 6. ओके, A, B, and C. You will be getting 6A, you will be getting 5B, and you will be getting 4C. Okay. Now you can see the total amount here. What was the total amount? 1740. So if you add all of this, so 11. Okay, so it is giving you 15. The amount of the value of 15 is 1740. So it is going to be around 116 times extra. So if you have to know what is the value of C, so it would also be 116 times extra, so it would be rupees 464. Okay, so this is going to be our answer. Clear? Okay, so this is the way, whenever you find it in the fraction form, what you have to do is reversal. Now, there is a very very important question which has been asked a lots and lots of times, so I think I should be sharing this with you. Okay, so the question here is that there is a diamond. Okay, there is a diamond, and the cost of the diamond varies directly as the square of its weight. Its cost is directly proportional to the square of its weight. Okay, now there is a diamond. It has been broken into four pieces, and their weights have been in a ratio. Ratio is 1 ratio 2 ratio 3 ratio 4, in which their weights has been there. Okay, now if the loss in the total value of diamond was, now because it has been broken, there has been a loss of 7,000 rupees. Okay, uh, not 7,000, 70,000. Then you have to find that what is the original price of diamond. Original price is equal to what. ठीक है, तो देखो आंसर, देखो कैसे करोगे। सबसे पहली बात, आपको एक लाइन को यहाँ पे पकड़ना था। लाइन वॉज के द कॉस्ट ऑफ द diamond is directly proportional to the square of its weight. ठीक है, so if cost is directly proportional to square, then what you are going to be doing is, like this was the ratio, right? So if it is square of the square of its weight, so it is going to be 1 square ratio 2 square ratio 3 square ratio 4 square, which will be 1 plus 4 plus 9 plus 16, which is going to give you total weight. Okay, if original weight adding this was 10, and now we are getting what, we are getting 30. So now it is 30. Okay, and and since it was the price is going to be square, so it is going to be 100. Okay, so now from 100 it has been reduced to 30, so here we can say a decrement of 70, and for 70,000 it's like 100 more, so 100 more is going to give me the decrement of 70,000. So the original price would have been 100 more, so it would have been 4 zeros. That means 1 lakh rupees. Okay, so sorry. Okay, so I hope you understood this one. Let us move forward to something. Okay, the ratio of expenditure of A and B and C. A, B and C का expenditure का ratio है, expenditure का ratio है 16 ratio 12 ratio 9. ठीक है, and their savings का ratio क्या है, savings का ratio है इनका 20% 25% 20% 25% and 40% of their income. Then you have to find the sum of their income. अच्छा, yeah, sum of their income has been given. Now what you have to find is salary of B. Find B's salary. Okay, so you have to find B's salary. So how do you do this? So basically expenditure has been given to you. Okay, so and savings is, let me just create it into a simpler form. Okay, now being in a simpler form, what I could say that this was their original income, and if this was their saving, then according to this, their expenditure was 4, and here it was 3, and here it was 3. Okay, okay. Now, what we'll be doing is now you have to compare it to these ones. Okay, now if I see here expenditure, so this one is its 4 times, this one is its 4 times, and this one is its 3 times. Okay, so mm, if I talk about the income, so income would also be here 4 times, है ना? So income would be equal to here 20 ratio, um, 12 ratio 50. Okay, now you can if the sum of income is this, you can just add all of them, compare it with 1530, how much times it is more, and then just multiply that with b. Okay, you'll get the salary here. So you can just complete this one, do the calculation part yourself. It could be homework. Okay, you can share down your answers below in the comment box. I've just told you a basic of how you guys are going to proceed with this one. Okay, so there is a ratio of land and water on earth. Okay, so 1 ratio 2 is the ratio of land and water on earth. Now in the northern hemisphere, in the north, the ratio of land and water is 2 ratio 3, whereas in south the ratio of land and water is what you have to find. Okay, so how do you do this? How do you do this? So first of all, let's write land and water. So land and water's ratio is 1 ratio 2. Okay, so I'll just make it as 10 ratio 20 because I need a higher value. Okay, acha, so here from here the total is what you're going to get is going to be 30. Okay, now if in northern hemisphere, if we total it, it is 5, and 5 into 6 is 30. Okay, or rather you do another thing, just don't do this. uh, since the total was 30, now you divide it with 2 ratio 3. Actually, if you will consider it to be equal, so it would be divided into 50 to 15. And if you divide it here, if you divide it into 2 ratio 3, so the value of 5 is 50, which is 3 times. So here also what you will be doing is, if you will be doing into 3 here, into 3 here, because we have done into 3 here, so you'll get the exact value as 6 ratio 9. Okay, and this 6 ratio 9 is what you have to subtract from the fine from, like if you subtract total minus north, then you'll get the south. Okay, so total is 10 and north is 6, so the south का ratio भी हम बना लेते हैं यहाँ पे. South here would be equal to what, 4, and here it would be equal to what, it would be equal to 11. So this is going to be a final answer. I hope you understood this one. This one is a tricky one, and you can just revisit the question if you didn't. Otherwise, well and good. Let's do some more questions, then we'll proceed to proportions. Okay. I think I'll be able to cover this in this video itself. Otherwise, I'll make another video for portions. Okay. So there are four people: A, B, C, and D. Okay. And A, B, C, D. They purchases gift worth rupees 60. Total gift is of rupees 60. Okay. Now he's saying that A is paying 1 by 2 of the amount, B is paying 1 by 3rd of the amount, C is paying 1 by 4th of the amount. Then you have to find what amount is paid by D. Now, from here, if you'll make the total, you'll get 3. Okay. From here, you'll get 4. From here, you'll get 5. Okay. Now, so this one would have been the amount. This one would have been the amount that has been given. Okay. Now, how much more is 60 of 3? So it is like 20 times more. How much is 60 of 4? This is 15 times more. And how much is 60? Here it is 12 times more. Okay. So what you guys can do is, you know now that this one has given 12 rupees, this one has given 15 rupees, and this one has given rupees 20. Okay. Now if you add all of them, so you'll be getting what? 47. Now 260 minus 47, you'll get the amount of uh, C. This, oh sorry, D, that would be rupees 30. This is going to be your answer. I hope you understood it. Okay. 1 year ago, the ratio between A, B, and C's salary, A, B, and C's salary 1 year ago was 3 ratio 4 ratio 5. Okay, so these are in ratios. Okay. The ratio of their individual salary between last and this year was, अब यहाँ पे मैं individual लिख देती हूँ. The ratio between their individual salaries was last and this year क्या है 4 ratio 5, 2 ratio 3, 3 ratio 4. Okay. Now you have to now the total of the salaries is, total has also been given to you. Total has been given to you as rupees 98500. Okay. Now you have to find the present salary of B plus C. ठीक है. चलो अब let me tell you how do you proceed with this question. देखो आपको ये 1 year ago की दे रखी है. Let me change the color. थोड़ा सा डार्कर वाला ले लेते हैं जिससे कि थोड़ा सा सेपरेशन हो. ठीक है. तो 1 year ago की आपको दे रखी है. क्लियर. नाउ आप अब क्या कर सकते हो. प्रेजेंट का इंडिविजुअल रेशियो है 4 रेशियो 5, 2 रेशियो 3. प्रेजेंट और लास्ट ईयर और अभी का, और ये है 3 रेशियो 4. तो देखो अगर आप इसका ना वो निकालोगे ना, ये आपके लास्ट ईयर का है ना, ये और ये, अगर आप इसको एलसीएम लोगे तो यहाँ पे आपको 12 मिलेगा. तो इसको भी 12 से मल्टीप्लाई कर दो तो आपको ऊपर वाला भी मिल जाएगा, है ना. तो ऊपर वाला बन जाएगा 36 रेशो 48 रेशो 60, है ना. तो अब आप क्या करेंगे, अभी वाला रेशो आपका क्या 4:5, 2:3 और 3:4। ठीक है। तो आपको प्रेजेंट की सैलरी बतानी है, दैट मीन्स दिस रेशो वाली बतानी है ना। तो आप एक काम करो, यहाँ पे आपका एलसीएम क्या था? 24 तो ले सकता है। एक चीज देखो, आप इससे यहाँ पे पहुंचने के लिए आपको इसको 12 और बढ़ाना पड़ा। यहाँ से यहाँ तक पहुंचने के लिए आपको इसमें 9 और बढ़ाना पड़ा, और यहाँ से यहाँ तक पहुंचने के लिए आपको इसमें 20 और बढ़ाना पड़ा। यानी कि जो इनकी प्रेजेंट एजेस होगी उसको भी आप 9 से और 12 से और 20 से मल्टीप्लाई कर दोगे। मैं अभी इस वाली वैल्यू की बात कर रही हूँ, है ना। तो ये जब आप कर दोगे तो यहाँ से आपको 45 मिल जाएगा, यहाँ से आपको 36 मिल जाएगा, और यहाँ से आपको 80 मिल जाएगा। ठीक है। अब आपको बी प्लस सी की सैलरी बतानी है, तो बी प्लस सी इज गोइंग टू बी दिस प्लस दिस। तो हेयर यू विल बी गेटिंग 116 रुपये। ठीक है। बट आप एक काम करो, क्योंकि आपको टोटल दे रखा है तो आप इसमें 45 भी ऐड कर दो, तो आपको फिर उसका पता लग जाएगा। 45 ऐड करोगे तो 151 हो गया, है ना। या मैंने कुछ गलत किया है? इट इज वन, नॉट 151, इट इज 151। वेट, 24 टाइम्स है ये, दैट्स व्हाई इट इज कमिंग रॉन्ग। एक सेकेंड, ये हो जाएगा आपको 45 प्लस 72 प्लस 80, so it is 197. Now this 197, and here it has been given as 98500, so it is going to be how much more? It is going to be 500 times more. So now you have to tell me what is b plus c. So b plus c is going to be 152. If you multiply it by 5, this much rupees. This is going to be your answer. Okay. मैंने कुछ कैलकुलेशन गलत किया है यार, you do it, 276 कुछ आ रहा है, you do your calculation, okay, with this one. मैं कर ही देती हूँ, नहीं तो ऐसे रहेगा। Yeah, so it is 76000, ठीक है। ठीक है, तो आज का वीडियो हम लोग यहीं पे समाप्त करेंगे, और हम लोग क्या करेंगे नेक्स्ट वीडियो में। नेक्स्ट वीडियो आपकी आने वाली है जो दैट इज गोइंग टू बी ऑफ प्रोपोर्शंस। ठीक है, तो मैं प्रोपोर्शंस का अलग से बना लूँ, अदरवाइज दिस वीडियो वुड गेट वेरी लॉन्ग। ठीक है, तो प्रोपोर्शंस करेंगे नेक्स्ट वीडियो में। ओके, सो टिल देन, thank you so much for visiting the channel, and if you like the content, just consider subscribing the channel. It gives us so much motivation to create more content, and give it a like if you understood it well, and you can share it with your friends who need it. Okay,